Hey kids, so I'm going to quickly show you how to complete this activity. So as you guys can see, there is a record sheet, so it's kind of like your answer sheet, okay? It's like your answer documents. Your goal for today is to apply qualitative and quantitative reasoning to solve prediction and comparison problems of real world involving ratios and rates. Now, a lot of these are very similar to STAR release questions. They're all word problems, and it's going to require multi-step, okay? So for today, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions to complete. And then at the bottom, I would like for you to grab a shape, grab a circle shape, and tell me how confident you feel about ratios and proportions after completing today's activity. Okay? So slide 1 is your answer sheet, but slides 2 all the way down to slide 8 is going to be where your questions are. So if you guys look here, here is slide 2. So let me go over an example of reading. Destiny is making a gelatin dessert for a party. She plans on making 16 servings for every 6 people. Okay, I automatically see my word ratio. We're talking about servings over people. If each pan Destiny uses to make the dessert holds 8 servings, here's your quantity they give me. What is the minimum number of these pans that she needs in order to feed enough, to make enough to feed 9 people? Okay, so they give me an original ratio, they give me another quantity, I'm solving for a missing one. So we have to set up our 3 ratio proportion here. Set up our word proportion, set up our original, and then set up for our missing one. Okay, then you would solve for that. If you would like to show work from my virtual kids on the workboard, you guys are always allowed to Google virtual workboards, or if you want whiteboards, if you want, you guys can grab a piece of paper and work on that, and then just email that to me. Okay, so you guys only have 7 questions to complete, and then don't forget to complete your reflection sheet. If you have any other questions about this assignment, please do let me know. Oh, by the way, let's say, for example, you're solving this, which is question A. Then you would pick the answer choice and go back to your answer sheet and type in that answer that you pick.